Have you ever wondered what happens to all the leaves that fall from the trees each autumn, carpeting the ground in a colorful blanket? Or what about that apple core you might see tossed onto the grass, slowly breaking down over time? These things don't just sit there forever, thanks to a remarkable team in nature known as the cleanup crew, decomposers. These hidden heroes are nature's recyclers, working tirelessly behind the scenes. They break down dead plants and animals, transforming them into nutrients that help a new life grow strong and healthy. Without decomposers, our world would be buried under piles of waste. Dead leaves, fallen branches, and animal remains would never disappear, and nothing new could thrive. Decomposers break down organic matter, anything that was once alive, releasing vital nutrients back into the soil, making it rich and fertile for plants to grow. Think of them as nature's ultimate recyclers, taking apart the old and used, so that new things can be built and flourish. Every beautiful flower, towering tree, and lush meadow owes its growth to these hard-working recyclers, who keep the cycle of life going. There are 4 main groups in this cleanup crew: bacteria, fungi, detritivores, and scavengers. Each group has a special job and plays a unique role in breaking down waste. Bacteria are tiny but mighty, invisible to the naked eye, yet they start the process by breaking down the smallest particles. Fungi, like mushrooms and molds, tackle the tough stuff, breaking down wood and other hard materials that most creatures can't digest. Detritivores, such as earthworms, millipedes, and woodlice, munch on decaying bits, turning them into smaller pieces for others to finish the job. And scavengers, like vultures and crows, handle the big cleanups, feeding on dead animals and helping to keep the environment free of large remains. Working together, these groups keep our planet clean, healthy, and full of life, making sure nothing goes to waste. So, are you ready to meet nature's hidden heroes and discover how they keep our world in balance? Let's dive in and explore the amazing cleanup crew. Meet bacteria, the tiniest decomposers, invisible to the naked eye but everywhere on Earth. These microscopic powerhouses break down dead material using special enzymes, turning big molecules into simple nutrients. Bacteria aren't picky, they'll decompose anything from banana peels to fallen animals. As they digest, they release nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus, making soil rich for plants. Without bacteria, dead things would pile up and soil would lose its fertility. They're the first responders in decomposition, ensuring nutrients are recycled for new life. Every juicy apple or green leaf owes something to these tiny workers. Bacteria may be small, but their impact is huge. They keep the cycle of life moving. Even the smallest creatures can make the biggest difference. Next up, fungi. These fascinating organisms are some of the most important, yet often overlooked players in the natural world. When you see mushrooms or mold, you're looking at master decomposers. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, quietly working behind the scenes to keep ecosystems running smoothly. Fungi specialize in breaking down tough materials like wood, thanks to their underground network called mycelium. This network is vast, sometimes stretching for miles beneath the forest floor. Mycelium spreads through soil and dead matter, releasing powerful enzymes to dissolve even the hardest plant parts. It's like nature's own recycling plant, working day and night. The mushroom you see is just the tip of the iceberg. The real work happens underground, where the mycelium breaks down organic material and absorbs nutrients. Fungi are experts at breaking down cellulose and lignin, the stuff that makes wood hard. Without them, fallen trees and dead plants would pile up, never fully returning to the earth. As they decompose logs and leaves, they release nutrients back into the soil for new plants. This process creates rich, fertile ground, where forests can thrive and new life can take root. Fungi and bacteria often team up. Fungi tackle the tough stuff, bacteria handle the rest. Together, they form a powerful partnership that keeps the cycle of life moving. Without fungi, forests would be buried in dead wood. The landscape would be cluttered with debris, and nutrients would be locked away, unavailable to plants and animals. They're essential for healthy ecosystems. Fungi help maintain balance, supporting everything from towering trees to tiny insects. From moldy bread in your kitchen to wild mushrooms in the forest, fungi are always at work, breaking down what's old to make way for what's new. They turn old life into the foundation for new growth. ensuring that nothing in nature goes to waste and that every ending is also a beginning. Fungi truly are nature's great recyclers, transforming decay into the promise of new life all around us. Now, let's meet the detritivores, the visible munchers of the decomposer world. Earthworms, woodlice, and millipedes chew up dead leaves and plants, breaking them into smaller pieces. As they eat and tunnel, they mix and aerate the soil, making it healthier for plants. Their droppings, called castings, are packed with nutrients. Detritivores make it easier for bacteria and fungi to finish the job by increasing the surface area of decaying matter. They're like little gardeners, constantly improving the soil. Without them, dead material would break down much more slowly. Detritivores bridge the gap between big chunks of waste and the microscopic decomposers. They transform mess into rich, life-giving soil. These creatures are essential to the cycle of life. Meet the scavengers, the largest members of the cleanup crew. Scavengers like vultures, hyenas, and crows eat dead animals, starting the decomposition process. They tear open carcasses, making it easier for bacteria, fungi, and detritivores to finish the job. Scavengers help prevent the spread of disease by quickly removing dead animals from the environment. Their strong stomach acids destroy harmful bacteria, keeping ecosystems healthy. After scavengers are done, smaller decomposers move in to break down what's left. Scavengers are nature's sanitation department, cleaning up the biggest messes. They're vital team players, starting a job that others complete. Without them, large carcasses would linger and spread disease. Scavengers kick off the recycling of life's biggest building blocks. They're the first step in nature's cleanup chain. Imagine a world without decomposers. No fungi, no bacteria, no earthworms, and no insects to break down the dead and decaying. What would happen if these silent recyclers vanished overnight? Mountains of dead leaves, fallen branches, and animal remains would pile up everywhere, covering the ground in a thick, suffocating layer. Forests would be buried under endless debris, and the air would be heavy with the stench of decay, making it almost impossible to breathe. There would be no scavengers to clean up the mess, leaving animal bodies to rot where they fell. Without earthworms to mix and aerate the soil, the ground would become compacted and dry, losing its ability to support life. No fungi would be left to rot wood, so fallen trees would simply pile up, never breaking down into nutrients. And without bacteria, even the softest bits of organic matter would linger, never truly disappearing. Nutrients would be trapped in dead matter, locked away and unavailable for new life to use. The soil would become lifeless and infertile. Plants couldn't grow, herbivores would starve, and carnivores would soon vanish as well. The entire food web would collapse, unraveling the delicate balance that supports all living things. Life as we know it would come to a halt, leaving behind a silent, empty world. Decomposers are the vital link that connects death back to life, transforming waste into nourishment for the next generation. They close the circle of life, making sure every bit of material is broken down and reused, fueling new growth. Their silent, tireless work is essential for all life on Earth, even if we rarely notice it happening. Thanks to decomposers, the world stays clean, the soil stays rich, and new life is always able to thrive and flourish. Without decomposers, our planet would be unlivable. That's not just a theory, it's a scientific fact. We've met the four main groups of decomposers and seen their incredible teamwork. Bacteria dissolve dead matter, fungi break down tough wood, detritivores shred and mix, and scavengers handle the big cleanups. Each group plays a unique, vital role in recycling life. Decomposition is a team sport. Nothing goes to waste. Every fallen leaf and dead animal becomes part of a beautiful cycle. Decomposers are the engines that keep the circle of life turning. Next time you're outside, remember the hidden heroes beneath your feet and in the shadows. That rich, dark soil is proof of their hard work. They're not gross, they're essential. Let's give a big cheer for decomposers, nature's unsung heroes. Our planet couldn't survive without them.